Hi, Jessica. This is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote, and thanks so much for linking in. And yes, the answer to your question is yes, that a partnership, whatever that looks like, and we can kind of talk about how that could work with Win My Vote, would definitely help voter registration as well as voter turnout. And as you know, the numbers, it's somewhere around 56% of the registered voters turn out, leaving 44% that don't even show up to the polling place. And in almost every race I've ever seen, a margin, a healthy margin of victory is anywhere between 7 and 15% for a politician. So that 44% that don't even show up could easily swing any race, in either direction. Um, but I wanted to just give you a quick little demo of Win My Vote and how it works. So this is my ballot, and as a voter, I just type my zip code in, and I get all of my districts here. And if there's any conflict with the district, if there's two districts in the zip code, that type of thing, we have little resource links on the sign up page that will make sure you're in the right district. And then with that, I can go down ballot and I can see Senate, House of Representatives, State Senate, State Assembly, Superior Court, all the way down to the Board of Supervisors, City Council, and even into School Board. I can also see all of my propositions, the state propositions, as well as the local measures. And yes, this is real. This is San Francisco with 26 local measures, and California with was it 14, 15, 16, 17, propositions. And these propositions are complex. You can click here and see a summary of the proposition. You can see the leading arguments for and against, and then you can vote. So it all starts as undecided. And if I decide to vote no on Proposition 55, I can go back to my ballot, and you'll see that now Proposition 55 is no. So with this, I'll give you a quick example on so when a voter signs up, this is just an example. I'll put in here a zip code for Texas, and then I'll choose my districts. And again, there's resources here where you can find a map and exactly what district that you're in. That was a direct hit, and then the school board, do Three Rivers, and then save. So I would sign up with either social media or an email address, and it's completely free to voters. It's also free to groups and organizations and parties. And then when I would go here to my ballot, it would say you have a ballot on November 8th. Here are the candidates in the race, and I can go through and I can look at those. Oops, sorry about that. And I can click on, for example, Rocky De La Fuentes, and I can learn about him.
Hola, soy Roque de la Fuente Guerra, también conocido como Rocky, y con su ayuda voy a ser el próximo presidente, el número.
And I can read some of his tweets. I can go down and I can see some of his issue statements here, and I can go into what these are all about with you later. But essentially, you can click here. If he has a written statement, that would go here. Otherwise, it would just be the video statement or an image.
Let me give you one. The state of California purchased this beautiful property in 1966. That property was owned by 40 different people, 30 different people. It's not important how many.
And I can go back and I can look at these. Now, if I like this candidate, then I just favorite him. And I can favorite him here, or I can favorite him on the main ballot. And then his nameplate will turn green. He'll move to the front. And I can also see a percentage of other favorites on this ballot. And this is just kind of a demo ballot. But I can kind of track and see how my candidate's doing. The candidate could also see how he's doing as well. And again, the candidates build their own profiles, so that gives us a lot of scale. It also allows the smaller candidate, right, the candidate that's not funded, to build their own profile and enter the race and be right along here, with the other candidates. And again, I can talk with you about how that functions. But that's about it. So you can find your polling place. You can, again, adjust your districts. You can create a group if you want. You can also, there's resources here about registering to vote, vote by mail, vote absentee. You get reminders to vote, a variety of different things that I think would work together well with your app and some of your other features, and allow the voter to sort of have a home page. And I can tell you, I've already, on plenty of occasions, thought about, okay, I just need to kind of go back to Win My Vote, see the different candidates, see the different propositions, find my polling place, etc. And what we're anticipating is that, a lot of people in that last week will be kind of scrambling around, looking for things, and hopefully they'll come back here and they'll have a place where they can continue to build their ballot, and choose candidates, and then either print it out or access it, with their cell phone, which then makes going and not only showing up at the polling place very easy, but voting for the candidate that they want, and having a well-informed vote. Anyway, would love to talk with you about some ideas, and hope to hear from you. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.